Good morning, everyone. My name is Captain Kennedy with the Elm Ridge Police Department. You might have heard that the district here is getting ready to start construction late summer on a new administration and police department building. So we thought we'd take a second and show you exactly why that's needed. One of our core values here at the department is transparency, and that's what we're trying to do here for you. So we're going to treat this video like a MTV Cribs video. No one is trained actors in this video. My cameraman, let's just say we're not going to be in Hollywood anytime soon, so this may be an extremely unbearable video for you to watch, but stay with us. We're going to kind of walk you through the police department in open house type style, show you some of our deficiencies, and kind of keep you get you better informed about why this project is needed. So to start out here, these three buildings here are owned by the district. It's important to note all of these buildings are model homes. If you've been a resident here in Savannah for a while, you would know that all these houses used to wrap around the entire circle here. When the PD first started, it started in this building here. We quickly realized about a year in that was too small. The district then purchased the second building, which has been converted, which you'll see shortly, to the police department. And the third building here is a nonprofit that rents that from us to assist victims of domestic violence and such. So without further ado, we'll take a walk into the police department. So if you follow me, this awkward walk. I think on MTV Cribs, we let the door open by itself or something before you walk in. I don't have that luxury. So as you come in, this is our main lobby. Honestly, not too bad, some places to sit and such. Through this window here is Mr. Rockwell, one of our catch-all, help us all, do us everything. He does IT, records, all those things. So before we converted some of this building, this was actually the dining room of the house. Keep in mind, as you walk through, this is quite literally a house that you may be living in Savannah if you're watching this video. So this is our guest or citizen bathroom. You come in, you might notice it's pretty small and quite impossible to wheel a wheelchair or something in there. That's one of our issues. Go through what we consider our secure door, which we typically badge in and out of. You'll enter our kitchen. Honestly, it's kind of cool to have a kitchen in the police department, but like anything else you'll see in this PD, it is very multi-purpose, such as the cabinets behind you hold all our office supplies. We have no no closet space for stationery or such like a true government complex would have. Inside this back area over here, which you may or may not be able to see, is where we store our IT stuff. You'll see computer and stuff hanging out over there. We ask you, let's make sure we over there. There you go. I'll ask you, do you have a coffee machine in your kitchen at home? Because we do. You'll see here that we also have some of our equipment here, and you may ask, is that all of your equipment? No, it's in two separate locations, and there's two reasons for that. You'll see storage is a major issue in this department. Secondly, these require internet hookups, and this is the only location we can put that can't go with our other equipment. So we'll head back this direction shortly, but first we'll go into our locker room. And keep in mind, guys, as we go through this, there's going to be some doors that we won't access. No, I'm not hiding some stairway that was to a big under complex. I'm trying to hide from you. They're just security reasons why we can't go into those rooms. Before we talk about this, you'll notice here, this is you may have seen this in our community events, our tents, our flags, all those types of things. So why are they in the walkway of the locker room? There's no place to put them. So we'll talk more about that shortly. These are our lockers. These lockers are actually quite nice. They will be used at the new building, so we're not getting rid of these. They'll actually be used as we move over. Our bike unit, two bicycles are here. We actually have three bikes, but as you can see, there's no wall space to put in another bike. So we'll play Where's Waldo as we go through and let you find where the bike's located at as we go through this. So going back to our PD equipment, what our patrol guys use on shift every day. This is the little closet we put them in. And Mike, I'll let you go in because both of us can't fit in there. That camera angle is beautiful. That's it's a good shot. You've got a future. All right, so this is our bathroom. What's interesting is in your house, you probably have your master closet or something in your bathroom. Here, we also have a closet that holds 23 officers' equipment as far as uniforms and stuff for our quartermaster. So You'll see that's not very efficient use of space. There's no options. So the other problem with having a quartermaster in your bathroom, you can't always access your quartermaster. So Mike, again, we both of us can't fit in here. The quartermaster here, for those that don't know, that is all of our equipment. Everything you see me wearing is located here. The new officer is hired. This is where his stuff comes out. This is where it's issued to him. Everything, quite literally, that we issue to someone, except about major weapons, is going to be located in this closet. So, Mike, if you'll show them there. Oh, you're back. All right. We'll come back through here. And if you want to quickly look, Mike can kind of scan this room. There is really just stuff stored everywhere in the corners. It's kind of like your 6-year-old's room where you stash stuff under his bed. That's kind of how we operate here because there's not any storage options. So we'll continue off and back into our common area here. This is our briefing room. Used to be the living room of the original house. There was a fireplace here that was removed in the renovation. Size, honestly, okay for our size apartment. However, oh look, who won the prize? There's the bike. That's where it has to store. This computer here is our one and only report writing computer for our patrol officers, and we have 3 to 4 officers on per shift. So they come in and they're fighting over this computer, or if there's a briefing happening, and someone's trying to write a report. Again, not conducive work environment for our officers. So we're talking a lot about storage. You'll hear that over and over again as we talk about the need for this new building. This is one of our storage closets. Again, looks like your 6-year-old's closet in the room. This is all of our stuff that we need. I mean, just typical toiletries and vacuums and just stuff you would typically put in a hallway closet at a house. However, we also store our crime scene kit in here. This is locked. There's ammo and stuff held in there. Again, not ideal. Ammo is typically wanted to be stored in a fireproof safe, which would typically be in an armory of a police department. Here it's in a small closet. Going back here is kind of our crime scene or evidence, property processing areas. Not a bad little setup for what it is. Records, we won't go into records for obvious reasons. This is property storage lockers. There is only 4 lockers in this unit. And so if officers get several pieces of property in one shift, these are maxed out. As soon as you finish your property, these locked, and once they're locked, you can't access them. So we have a very busy night. Where do we put our property at? So having more lockers is a key component of the new building as well. We have 4 patrol sergeants. Each patrol sergeant shares one office, which you can imagine may cause an issue. I'll let you get over here. On shift changes. You have a sergeant that's finishing up his paperwork, getting his shift ready to go home, and you have one trying to push him out to get his shift ready for the start of their work day. So they share one office. Back here is Lieutenant O'Brien in her office, and I'll let you go around. You can say hi, Lieutenant. Lieutenant, is one of our, crutch people right now. You see, we have a bike rack in Lieutenant's office.
Because there's nowhere else to store it.
Yeah, that'd be the reason. That's our theme right now.
Yes.
Go this direction. So that's our downstairs. This house is roughly 2,000 square foot, and there's 23 people, sworn officers, and 2 civilians. So 25 total people sharing what you probably live in with your 3 to 4 people family. So if I was good at video editing, and this may or may not happen every time you see this video, this will be a fast forward part, or you may just watch me walk upstairs. Well, and then we'll see what happens. So going upstairs. Okay, now we're upstairs. This is our criminal investigations division. It's separated by 4 cubicles. Detective Hayes, we say hi. I'm just waving at everybody over here. Honestly, not terrible. Typically, you would see this in the police department, however, a much larger area for storing cases and for just property things and such would be up here as well. I'll point this out. when you have an interview with someone, especially a criminal interview, you want a quiet room that's don't be disturbed. There's no place to do that up here. So they happen kind of here or downstairs in one of those open areas. This kind of is what it is. We use what's available to us. Going down this way would be where your bedrooms would be in a typical house. This is my office. Or magic cabins. So I'll point something out. You know, part of the police department's fleet, obviously. We have 10 patrol cars, and you have to keep equipment on hand for replacements and repairs and all this stuff. And there's really no other place to store this minus the captain's closet here. Where you got your caution tape and radars and camera systems and so forth and so on in here. And like, let's gonna walk backwards. Do I trust you walking backwards? I don't know. We'll come back out here. Bathroom up here is the chief's office. This is where my cameraman Mike's office is. And this is where, it's just, let's just call it the black hole of the police department. This is where all of us, it flows into here. So you'll notice this is juvenile and operational support. This is Mike's office. It's satellite quartermaster. It's a satellite fleet storage. It's a juvenile processing room. It's a lot of things. So you can see it's very busy in here. Not a great way to store anything. This is the closet in Mike's office. As I'll let Mike come around here in a second, but you'll notice there's firearm cleaning kits. There's more uniforms right a room downstairs. There's, I mean, the list goes on in that closet, but again, a high lack of storage options in this department. Okay, so we're gonna go back down the hallway here. If you haven't thrown up by now, you are doing very good watching this video. This is my best side as well, so you're getting a good view right now. There's a couple of our officers are on shift. Say hi.
Hi.
All right, so now we're gonna go across the way here. I mentioned earlier about an armory, where we keep our weapons and such. You just saw the entire building in there, and so you just saw there's no place to put them. So that stuff's over here. So we come across major property, lost bikes, some found bikes. Typically, would be in a caged area in an apartment, in a larger agency or a larger building. For us, they get thrown on the patio here. There's just not a great secure way to secure that property. So we're across here. Again, this was the original police department. Now I'm gonna go over there. And I mentioned the armory. And yeah, we have a place to put guns. You're looking at it. It's probably the same safe you have in your garage at your house. I talked about ammo being in the closet next door. There's more ammo in these lockers. Again, not a conducive way to store ammo. We would prefer to have a large fireproof area for that. So that is our armory. So you may ask, the police department has a gym, right? Most departments have gyms. Obviously, I don't use it, but we do have one. I'll show you. We'll come down this way here. There we go. This is your police department's gym. Now, if any of you are avid fitness trainers, you probably wouldn't set foot in here. Obviously, it's not just a gym, it's going to double as anything else in this department as a storage area. There's boxes of stuff, community service stuff, all those giveaways, all those banners, all those things that we hand out to you get stored in random places throughout the department. Where's your server at? How's all your IT stuff? Not let you come around. In that closet in the bathroom. That's your server for the entire police department. Yep, so we'll come down out of here. We'll let all these guys get back to work. I'm sure we're annoying them right now. That's Greg. He's your project manager, customer service guy. Say hi.
Good morning. Good to see you in the gym, Captain.
Yeah, I'm always in there. Always.
First time this week.
Alright, so again, guys, that was just a quick informational video, kind of explaining the building, trying to be more transparent to show you why. I mean, we're not asking for something that's extraordinary here. We're just wanting something that's operational for this department. So if you have any questions, you want to come up here and see this in person, I will walk you through this personally. Just come up here, ask for me, we'll go walk through it again. If you want to email me, go on our website, elmridgetx.org. Look for my little pretty picture on the About Us, put my name, the email will pop up. Email me, ask me questions. If you have anything else, give me a shout, give me an email, come up here and talk. We're going to kill it right there. I think we're probably good, Mike. Got everything in there.
Go.
Y'all have a great day and be safe.